At no point was cancer on anyone's radar at that time. I was told it was not cancer. I didn't meet the criteria.
You may remember Allison Kilfoy's story from a few months ago. Erin Kiernan highlighted her ovarian cancer journey and how her story has helped so many others. Well, this week is Infertility Awareness Week, and we wanted to bring Allison back on to talk about her journey and what it was like to freeze your eggs before undergoing treatment. So for people who aren't familiar with your story, can you kind of recap what happened?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with ovarian and uterine cancer at the age of 27, very unexpectedly. They couldn't really tie it to anything, and in my first diagnosis I was told I would have a hysterectomy almost immediately. And having the option to have biological children was important to me, and so I wanted to find a way to potentially freeze my eggs and not have a hysterectomy. So I actually got a second opinion at the University of Iowa, and they researched for a few weeks and found it safe to not do a hysterectomy, and they also gave me the opportunity to freeze some eggs.
Talk about the difference a second opinion can make, for sure. So what was that like to, one, get that diagnosis at such a young age and be told, hey, this isn't going to be a reality for you, but then to get that, hey, yes, it can, and you can do this?
Yes, everything was so fast-paced and fast-moving and making decisions after we got that unexpected news. And so I really did my research and knew that the University of Iowa had some great technology, so I just thought I would ask them and go there. And so it was really just a miracle that they found a way to treat that differently, because those two diseases, usually women are diagnosed in their 60s, so after childbearing years, and that wasn't the case for me. And so I wanted to explore all options and make the decision that was best for me and my future family.
So can you walk us through the process of what it was like actually freezing your eggs? In the break, I said, did it hurt?
Sure. So once I got the diagnosis, since the University of Iowa is a comprehensive cancer center, my oncology team worked in parallel with the reproductive department. And so I had a fertility specialist working hand in hand with my team, and that just made everything go so smoothly. So it was about a 2-week process for them to figure out, one, if it was safe and if they could not do the hysterectomy, and give me the option. And so once I got the all clear after surgery to continue with fertility options, it took about 2 weeks of medicine, injections. Then they went to the egg retrieval, and I got about a dozen eggs, and so I have those frozen in Iowa City should I need to use them in the future. We don't know what that will look like, but it really gave me peace of mind that they were open to hearing my voice and hearing what I wanted for my future and trying to find a way to make that happen.
A peace of mind, for sure. And can you just tell us what that meant for you to have that option? Because when you hear that, okay, whether it's breast cancer, having your breasts removed, ovarian cancer, having your ovaries removed, you feel like you're losing a part of what makes you a woman, and that's really hard. And you got that choice to do it the way you wanted to. What did that mean for you after this scary diagnosis on top of all of it?
Sure. I think what really struck me more was hearing that I was going to have the hysterectomy, more so than that I had cancer, and losing that opportunity, and originally not being able to have time to freeze my eggs. So when I was given the chance, I knew it was something I absolutely wanted to pursue. I know families can be built in all different kinds of ways, and science is a great option. And so should I need it down the road, I just really have that in my back pocket. And I'm grateful today, 5, almost 6 years later, to have made that decision back when I got that diagnosis.
And can you talk about, sharing your story publicly, what you hear back from other people who may have had a similar experience as you, and the change it's making in our area?
Sure. I've been very open about sharing my story, and what I think is important is no one expects that news. So when you do get it, you have to act fast. And my hope is that someone, if it comes a time when them or a family member gets that diagnosis or that phone call, that they've seen my posts or they've seen my stories on the news, and they know, here's who I should call, here's what next steps I need to take. Research is so important, second opinions are so important, and just exploring to find the best option for you and your family.
Absolutely. That's such an amazing story, and I'm so glad that everything worked in the way you wanted it to. In those instances, you really do feel like you're losing power and losing yourself. So I'm really happy that everything worked for you in the way that you had hoped it to.
Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Absolutely. Allison, thank you so much again for being here, for talking with us and continuing to share your story. We'll be right back after the break.